When I was 50, I had determined I wanted to walk a marathon, and I noticed afterwards that what used to just be minor back pain was something more serious than that. So I kind of started doing some research on it, and I started seeing some doctors. From that point on till 2019, I'd had 5 spinal surgeries. After the 5th spine surgery, which I thought would finally be my fix-all, it was really evident to me immediately that I just forgot how to stand up anymore. It was hard for me to pick my grandkids up. Finally, I just have to tell them, no, Mama can't pick you up anymore. I'm sorry, but come over here and sit on my lap. I was so sad to think about having a 6th spine surgery, but in my heart, I knew I'm 67, I have a lot of life to live, and I didn't want to live like that anymore. In pursuing which surgeon to go to, I had seen an EOS scan, which is a full body from your toes to the top of your head, and it had all these diagnostic numbers and told you about pelvic tilt and coronal imbalance and kyphosis and sagittal imbalance. And I just was fascinated by the science, but even more so, I was fascinated by the before and after pictures. And I knew at that point that's where I wanted to have the surgery done. I wanted to have that scan of my body. And boy, when I got the scan, it's just an aha moment beyond proportion.
So when I seen Susan in my practice, first thing we do is obtain EOS images. We recognize that she had multiple surgeries because of her degenerative scoliosis. Because of the multiple surgeries, she developed a significant sagittal imbalance. She developed significant thoracolumbar kyphosis. She wasn't able to stand up straight.
And then they fixed my spine in kind of incremental piece by piece over, 5 surgeries. When I first met Dr. Deviren at UCSF, it was such a different approach to have him say that, here, I'm going to have you take this full body scan, and we want to identify all the areas where you have problems so that we can fix you once and for all. I do not want you to have any more surgeries.
5 years ago, when Susan started having pathologies or problems, if you obtained the EOS images, she could have avoided multiple surgeries. So that's why my surgery was successful, because we obtained the EOS images, we did all the measurements, we understand that what the alignment goals are going to be, and we achieved those goals. But when you properly align the patients, even though it was the biggest surgeries, she did much better than all the other 5 small surgeries.
On the very first day I stood up, my husband was standing behind me, and right away he said, "Oh my gosh, you're so tall again." And then when I saw the EOS scan post-surgery, it made me want to cry, really. I feel like I had a miracle surgery, and I have a pretty miraculous recovery. Immediately I felt better. It's not painful at all. I can get down on the floor with the kids and play. I can run with the dog. And you know what? I'm not just fixed right here. I'm fixed everywhere. I always wanted to go to Italy to hike the Dolomites, but I never thought I'd actually be able to do it. But I went, and it was just amazing to think of where I came from and, to where I am now, being pain-free.